You're watching WQAD News 8.
Every morning at the mine, you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 245, kind of broad at the shoulder and narrow at the hip. And everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John. Big John.
Wisconsin, we're set for Chicago Cubs baseball on WGN Sports. The Brewers took Game 1 4-2 last night. Game 2 of a 9-game road trip. And welcome to Cubs baseball here on WGN. Along with Jim DeShays, I'm Len Casper. John Lackey will take the ball tonight against Jimmy Nelson. Cubs did not get on base much last night, but that's not been the story for much of this season.
No, they have the highest walk rate in baseball. Earlier on, they're on a pace to have the highest walk rate ever. And that's so important now with the shifting. Batting averages will be suppressed. So the ability to work walks, work a high on-base percentage, that adds up to runs. You see the numbers these guys have put up. Zobrist and Fowler among the top 5 in the National League.
Brewers in a bit of a rebuild. They can score some runs, but when you talk about their starting rotation, it had been pretty abysmal early on. They've started to stabilize a little bit.
Yeah, indeed. Worst ERA for the starting rotation in the National League, but lately much better. Last 8 starts, they've had 6 quality starts, pitched to a 3.38 ERA. Chase Anderson, who made the start for them last night, flirted with a no-hitter.
So even though the Cubs lost last night 15-4 within the National League Central, 6 of the 9 games total on this trip will be within the division. And when we come back, we're going to go back an anniversary of sorts for the Cubs. The Cubs last night scored 2 runs, but only with 2 outs in the 9th inning. They'll try to get a lot more tonight.
If you dream about a house for your growing family, Mel Foster is there.
Yeah, cool.
If you dream about a house big enough to host family gatherings, Mel Foster is there. And when your dream changes and it's time to downsize into a smaller home, Mel Foster is there. Mel Foster can make your home dream a reality.
The grass just got greener. Only $25 gets you a cart and 18 holes of golf anytime after 10 a.m. any day at Sauckie. A great deal on a course that's in great shape. Told ya the grass just got greener. Call for a tee time at Sauckie today.
Need help?
Oh, thanks.
Some people think because I'm from Crawford Company, I can solve any problem.
Oh, Julie, will you get my gloves for me, please?
But what we know best is providing Bryan Air Conditioning.
Hey, Mom, have you seen my baseball?
With no high-pressure sales pitch. With great products at a fair price, your problems are solved. Honestly, just call Crawford Company. Now let's finish up this bad boy.
Visit Crawford-Company.com for rebates on affordable air conditioning solutions from Crawford Company.
America's best-selling pickup is now the safest truck. It's the F-150 here at Courtesy Ford in Davenport. Take $10,500 off this F-150. This F-350 King Ranch is discounted $10,000. With 0% for 60 months and $1,000 Ford bonus cash, drive this Edge for just $339 a month. Or for $225 a month, this Escape is yours. America's best-selling and safest pickup is the F-150 here at Courtesy Ford in Davenport. We're over here on West River Drive.
Oh, yeah, I got to grab some brats, maybe a Polish with some stadium sauce here in Milwaukee. Cubs and Brewers in Game 0-2. And before we start this one tonight, it was 4 years ago Kerry Wood's major league career came to an end. JD, a bit of a star-crossed career in that he had bad luck with arm issues, started out as a starting pitcher, kind of reinvented himself late as a reliever.
Yeah, and had success both as a starter and a reliever, and who knows how good he could have been had he not had to deal with the arm issues. But when he was right, man, it was fun to watch him pitch. I had the good pleasure of watching him pitch that 20-strikeout game against the Astros. It's the best I've ever seen.
All right, his second tenure with the Cubs ended this way. Here's the final pitch of Kerry Wood's career. The 0-2, swing and a miss, he struck him out, and that's going to be it. Jamie Quirks coming out. She's gone to heaven, so I can see my we were out on a date,
When it comes to orthopedic care for injuries, you want the best. Dr. Hoffman is an expert in total joints and sports medicine. Dr. Cub has expertise in new, minimally invasive procedures of the hand and upper extremities. Dr. Dolphin is the area's leader in spine surgery. Dr. Mendel is a specialist for foot and ankle, total joints, and sports medicine. Orthopedic specialists will get you back in the game.
All Makes Office Furniture Showroom in Moline is the place for great deals on Hahn office furniture. Take a walk through our 72,000 square foot showroom and find that perfect desk, chair, or cabinet from Hahn to furnish your business or home office.
It's so easy to work with. They offer both, as you see in this office, new and used.
Stop by today and view our huge selection of new and used Hahn furniture.
All Makes Office Furniture in downtown Moline. Stop by and see me.
They say an old-fashioned is served in a 10-ounce glass with a maraschino cherry and an orange slice. Actually, it's served in a room with a brick fireplace and a deer head mounted on the wall by a waitress named Diane. This is a Wisconsin supper club. When you're having fun, we're having fun.
Chicago Cubs baseball is brought to you by Budweiser. Not backing down since 1876. This Bud's for you. Honda. Start something special with a great deal on a Honda. Now at your Honda dealer. State Farm. Combine your car and home insurance with State Farm and start saving. Call your State Farm agent today or find one at statefarm.com. Mattress Firm, where we want you to sleep happy guaranteed. Remember, if it's over 8, it's time to replace. Your Chicago area and Northwest Indiana Lexus dealer. And by Southwest Airlines. Transparency, low fares, nothing to hide. Welcome back to Milwaukee and under the roof tonight. Clear skies, but a little cool here in Wisconsin. Day game tomorrow, and then we'll head off to San Francisco. A lot of Cub fans here tonight. I want to say at least a third of the audience last night rooting on the visitors. And a reminder, Chicago Cubs baseball in high definition is brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity X1 will change the way you experience TV. Right-hander Jimmy Nelson will face this Cubs Southwest starting lineup. Fowler, Hayward, who hit his first career homer as a Cub last night. Chris Bryant followed up with a home run as well. Anthony Rizzo, Ben Zobrist, Tommy La Stella getting the start at third. It's Addison Russell, who had a 9-game hitting streak, come to an end. David Ross, the catcher, and John Lackey, the pitcher.
Well, the Brewers set up this way tonight. Alex Presley gets a start in left. Ryan Braun with a night off. Nieuwenhuis made a spectacular catch to rob Chris Bryant of extra bases last night. Domingo Santana's in right. Third to first will go Aaron Hill, Jonathan Villar, Scooter Jeanette, and Chris Carter. Jonathan LaCroix is behind the plate, and the big right-hander Jimmy Nelson will work for the Brewers tonight. 4-3, 3.51. ERA's been good. Low batting average against, just 2.22. He's allowed 2 earned runs or fewer in 6 of his 8 starts. He was winless in his career against the Cubs at 0-4, but he's made a number of good starts against them. He just hasn't had much run support in those games.
David Rackley calls balls and strikes. Larry Vanover is the crew chief. He's at first. Alfonso Marquez at second, and Chris Guccione is at third. Fowler will lead it off. Cubs had a 7-game Miller Park winning streak come to an end last night. Big right-hander deals to Fowler, and a ground ball right to the shortstop, VR, and he makes the play. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Dexter tries to ambush Nelson first pitch of the game, and it turns into a 1 pitch out for the 26-year-old out of the University of Alabama. 6'6", 250. Fastball, likes to sink it. Slider, curve, that's been a big pitch for him. He kind of started to work with that curve. You see him taking the grip there. He uses that spike grip on the curveball, and that has really helped him neutralize left-handed hitters this year. That was a big problem for him last year.
Strike on Hayward. Roof is closed. 68 inside, 60 outside. Is a strike. Hayward last night with 2 outs finally got on the home run board as a Cub in his 153rd plate appearance. There wasn't too much doubt about it. Nelson thought he had him. 1-2.
And fastball at 94, and he'll sit comfortably 92, 93, and get 95-6 on occasion. The challenge for Jason is to force Nelson down a little bit. It should be a good matchup the way he sinks the fastball. Jason better down than up.
It's on a play. So the Cubs have lost 2 in a row for the second time in about a week. They have not lost 3 in a row. We don't want to start a longer losing streak tonight for sure.
And the lineup has not been quite as dynamic here in recent days. Shut down by Anderson last night. Garrett Cole on Sunday. It was the Pomerantz game in the Padres series when he pitched 6 scoreless and struck out 10.
Bryant on deck. And the pitch. We'll try it again. Nelson, born in Klamath Falls, Oregon, went to high school in Niceville, Florida. Made his major league debut at Wrigley Field 3 seasons ago in relief. Product of the University of Alabama. And Hayward could not hold up. 2 gone.
Yeah, that's a curveball right there that I was talking about. It's a good weapon for him against left-handed hitters. He doesn't really have much of a changeup. He used to throw his changeup more and not so much the curveball, but he struggled with the changeup. And now he's more reliant on the curveball, and it's become a good swing and miss pitch for him.
Nice hand from the Cub fans in attendance for Chris Bryant. Homered in the 9th. Had at least a double in the first. Drive to deep center that was hauled in by Kurt Nieuwenhuis. Cubs hit the ball really hard a lot early for outs against Anderson. And then once he got settled in, felt like the game was on fast forward. Only took 2 hours and 10 minutes. Nelson goes 1-2-3 to start his night. John Lackey to the mound when we return to Milwaukee.
Honest, hardworking, neighbors who take a stand and protect the great way of life we all share. These are shining examples of what's right in the Quad Cities. People taking control, improving their schools, their neighborhoods. Hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Everybody down here made everything so easy for us.
They helped walk us through all of the decisions that needed to be handled.
Just the little things that you really appreciate.
We try to provide a service and try to anticipate their needs before they have to ask us for something.
I couldn't believe the job they did. It was amazing, just amazing.
They're extraordinary.
They were tops. It meant a lot.
Esterdahl, serving the community since 1891.
I probably should introduce myself. My name is Floyd R. Turbo American.
Go to the Slauson cutoff. Stop the car. Cut off your Slauson.
Simsalabim.
Looks
like the inside of a 53 Dodge.
I'll bet that jungle jerk's out swinging with the boys again.
Johnny Carson. Every night, only on Antenna TV.
Brewers have hit 43 home runs this year. 28 of those have come in their home ballpark. Let's check out their 1 through 9. Jonathan VR, switch hitting shortstop, will lead it off. Scooter Gennett, Jonathan Lucroy, Chris Carter. They move up in the lineup with no Ryan Braun. Nieuwenhuis in center, Domingo Santana in right. Alex Presley in for Braun in left. Hill the third baseman, and Nelson the pitcher.
Cubs defensively feature an outfield of Bryant, Fowler, and Hayward. Tommy LaStella gets a start at third base tonight. Russell and Zobrist up the middle. Ben has not yet been charged with an error this year. Anthony Rizzo is at first. David Ross behind the plate. And tonight's Cubs starting pitcher brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois is Big John Lackey. Choose Blue Cross and Blue Shield. The card to carry through it all. Big John. Stood 6'6" and 235. So Cubs with their own big right-hander going tonight. Lackey been on a real nice roll of late. 3-0 in 2015 against this Brewer club with a 1.85 ERA.
Abilene, Texas, and the 37-year-old deals a strike on VR, the shortstop.
First pitch strike, that's a norm for Lackey.
Swing and a miss, 0-2.
An interesting conversation before the game yesterday during Brewers batting practice with Jason Lane. Came to the big leagues as an outfielder with the Astros. Maybe folks are familiar with this story. And then made it all the way back to the big leagues as a pitcher. And pitched last year at AAA for the Padres. We got talking about, he has kind of a unique perspective being a guy who's played as both a hitter and a pitcher in the big leagues. And the thing he talked about was pitchers being really aggressive. First time through the batting order was strike one.
1-2.
And he goes, I would like to know what a player's batting average is on the first swing they take. Says, because as a hitter, I know you took BP an hour and a half ago. Stepping into the batter's box for the first time. And, he thinks it really pays off for a pitcher to be willing to just power that first pitch right over the heart of the plate.
And to Anderson's credit, and Lackey goes 0-2 to 3-2 here. He was aggressive early, maybe got away with a couple, and as you said, then was able to maybe expand a little later.
Yeah, and I think he developed feel as the game went along. His curveball got better.
The 3-2, VR with a defensive two-strike swing.
But I think that's a lot of what makes John Lackey so good. He's very aggressive, typically throughout his outings, but definitely early on. He's willing to challenge a good chunk of home plate to try to get some quick outs. And it pays off for him. There's been a couple starts where he's been ambushed, but for the most part, it's been very effective.
We'll say all that and a leadoff walk. So VR is on, and it'll bring up Scooter Gennett.
Yeah, and that was rare for Lackey. He did not walk anybody in his last start. 8 sterling innings against the Padres. He allowed 3 hits and a run. Had a no-no going until Christian Bethencourt hit a home run against him at Wrigley.
It was the only run of that game. So here's Gennett, left-handed hitting second baseman. Listella in on the grass at third, and a knee-high strike.
Pump that first one in there, get the jump. Then the hitter gets a little anxious, doesn't want to fall behind 2 strikes, and then that's when you can expand.
He's only failed to go 6 innings once in his first 7 starts. He's gone 8 twice in his last 3 outings.
Carried a whip of 0.97 into this game, tied for 5th best in the league with his teammate John Lester, a couple slots behind Arrieta. These guys can really whip it good.
Pause at the belt, and the pitch to left and foul out of play. VR likes to run. Stole a base last night.
Yeah, he likes to run. Sometimes he has an issue with stopping. He's been known to run into some outs on the bases, being a little reckless at times.
12 steals to lead the NL. Lackey will throw over. He and Starling Marte each have 12.
John features a 4-pitch mix: fastball, slider, curve, change, slider / cutter. Kind of manipulate that pitch a little bit, put a little depth on it, or shorten it up, create a little run in on the right or left-handed hitter's hands.
Well, same scenario. 0-2 start, and now he's run it full. Lucroy on deck. There goes the runner, and a pop-up, foul territory. VR will have to race back to first as Listella makes the grab. 1 out.
See VR? He was telling Listella no play. Let's see if we can see VR here. Running back to first base. David Ross in dogged pursuit, but he's going to yield to Listella, and as VR works his way back to the base, he's letting Tommy Listella know that he doesn't have a play on him.
So Lackey's had to work hard to get that first out. 15 pitches in, and now Lucroy, who hit the go-ahead and ultimately game-winning home run last night. He's homered in 3 straight games. He's got 6 in May. That's tied for the league lead with the guy behind him tonight, Chris Carter.
Chops down trees, eats his lunch.
Big lead by VR. Not running. Ball 1. Not where Kyle Hendricks wanted to throw this pitch.
No, it looked like they were trying to crowd him, and Stayed out over the plate. Sometimes you get away with that, but against a guy who's red hot, not as often. Troy, Carter, Braun all having big months.
BR is safe. Did a good job to stay on the bag once he got there.
And a good rhythm there. You saw him taking his lead and it never really had to come to a complete stop. And a nice jump, throw a little high, and we are in scoring position for LaCroix.
13 out of 18 now. And a 1-2 count on LaCroix. So Lackey's been ahead of all three hitters. Might try to steal third. Saw him try to do it last night. And he's made a final out a few times here lately at third.
His try last night, I think the pitch was fouled off. But that was with 2 outs as well. You got a chance to get there with just 1 out, but there's 2 strikes on LaCroix.
Shallow right field. Easy play for Hayward. Here is Chris Carter.
Carter proving to be a very nice pickup for the Brewers. He was non-tendered by the Astros at the end of last year. He had a $1.99 for Houston last season. Getting better than $2.90 here in his home ballpark. So he's digging it here at Miller Park.
To know the count on him. Make it 1-1. Cubs with a 6.5 game lead over the Pirates, who've won 3 straight. They trail in the 5th tonight at home against Atlanta 1-0. 1-2. Pitch first inning. Number 24 for Lackey. 2-2. This night's starter Kyle Hendricks. Sitting between a couple catchers, Montero and Fedorovich. Swing and a miss to end the inning. A walk, no runs. Yeah, whip it good. Not a lot of base runners given up by the starting staff.
Bracket.
Honest, hardworking, neighbors who take a stand and protect the great way of life we all share. These are shining examples of what's right in the Quad Cities. People taking control, improving their schools, their neighborhoods. Hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Everybody down here made everything so easy for us.
They helped walk us through all of the decisions that needed to be handled.
Just the little things that you really appreciate.
We try to provide a service and try to anticipate their needs before they have to ask us for something.
I couldn't believe the job they did. It was amazing, just amazing.
They're extraordinary.
They were tops. It meant a lot.
Esterdal, serving the community since 1891.
My dad guarantees all his cars with his all-new Weber warranty. All vehicles have been fully inspected by our shop and priced below book value. Plus, Weber has financing you can afford. We work with local institutions to ensure you receive the best possible rate and convenient terms. My dad says it takes quality vehicles, great prices, and you must treat people right. Weber Auto Group. If you're looking for a used car, we got your baby.
Honey, the cable bill got us again. We need a little help in here.
With Done Right Satellite, lock in your rate for 2 years. Get the best technology with the Hopper. Watch and record 16 shows at once. Plus, get integrated Netflix and 4K.
I feel like if we would have switched to Dish Network sooner, could have saved me a lot of pain.
And money.
Visit Done Right Satellite to learn more about their great products and services.
Now it's safekids.org.
0-0 as we play the second, game 2 of 3. Oh, he's ready.
Ready to make a play.
Come on, hit it to me.
Rehearsing, visualizing.
Anthony Rizzo looks at a strike. Comes hit into that shift a few times last night. They've done it again here tonight. Brewers shift a lot. They call it optimal positioning. General Manager David Stearns came over from Houston. He was the assistant GM. Rizzo leads the National League in RBIs with 34. His batting average has gone up 100 points. Last 23 games, 163 to 265. Rizzo went, and that's a strikeout.
Jeremy Jeffress got him to finish the ball game last night with a hard curveball down and in. Pitch that he had a hard time a couple years ago laying off. Here's another good one by Nelson. Didn't look like much of a swing there. Doing more so on that second look.
Ben Zobrist, who leads the club with a .439 on base average, 1 point ahead of Dexter Fowler going into action tonight. He broke up Chase Anderson's no-hitter with a leadoff double in the 8th in game 1. Deep drive to center. Kurt Nieuwenhuis, a bit regretful after the game. He said he couldn't stop thinking about that play the rest of the night. Could I have done something differently? Could I have played deeper? It's back to that conversation we had with Lee Mazzilli about how defenders feel so much pressure playing behind a guy throwing a no-hitter in the late innings. I'm sure Anderson would say, well, I gave up a rocket, Kurt.
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
I don't think there's anything. I don't think any center fielder was going to make a play on that ball.
To Ben, and so much for the shift. Instead of a routine ground out to third, that's a base hit. Nice adjustment.
Yeah, and especially with 2 strikes, you know, we've seen the Brewers shift according to the count. And with that running fastball that Nelson throws, even though their spray charts may say that Zobrist is going to hit the ball on the ground on the pull side, I think that running fastball of Nelson changes the math a little bit. But you can't cover everything, right? Unless you go into your dime package.
There he goes, and LaStella sends a drive out into deep center. Nieuwenhuis tracking, and it's off the wall. Zobrist to third. He'll have to stop. He wasn't quite sure. That would elude Nieuwenhuis, so Ben had to kind of wait right around second base. It's a double, and the Cubs are in business.
Yeah, you're going to get a good look at it here. Zobrist moving with the pitch, but he has to read this deep fly ball, and there's no way to conclude that it's not going to be caught. It was in the air a long while, so there's no way he could have furthered along in his journey there. He had to wait, see it down, and by that point, there was no way he was going to score. Well, no way at that particular time. There's a real good chance he's going to score here with Addison Russell hitting.
Russell went 0 for 3 last night. That snapped a 9-game hitting streak. Corner infielders will play pulled in. They're back up the middle. And a bunt is popped up and caught by Carter. Safety squeeze as Zobrist was going to read the play. 2 outs.
See if they pitch to Ross or put him on and go after Lackey.
Cubs are 13-4 when David Ross starts, and he will be intentionally walked.
Go ahead, Rossi. Take a couple of whacks.
I was going to say, I don't care.
2 strikes.
I don't care the pitcher's batting behind him. Rossi's probably thinking, that's right, 39-year-old catcher, and you don't want to face me. He's come up with some big hits for the Cubs here early on. So let's see if Lackey put one in play here. Float one into the outfield. If he does, he'll probably plate 2 here with 2 outs. On a fastball at 92.
Jonathan LaCroix, really good behind the plate. That one didn't hit a spot, but well presented by LaCroix to get the call.
He's got the orange nail polish tonight. Trying to help the pitcher see the signs. Swing and a miss, and the inning is over. Cubs leave the bases loaded in the second.
Ready to take a Brewed tour of your own? Then you can't leave home without the Brewed Passport. Go to the deals page at wqad.com. Order yours, take it to a participating location, stamp it, and save. A portion of the passport you buy goes to the Quad City Animal Welfare Center. Get the Brewed Passport and let your craft beer adventure begin.
When it comes to orthopedic care, the choice is yours. Just look at what our patients are saying. Orthopedic specialists, With offices in Davenport, Bettendorf, and Clinton, we are the Quad City area's only group of all board certified and fellowship trained orthopedic surgeons. The next time you need care, choose orthopedic specialists. Better experience, better results.
Hey, what are you doing at home? Gather your friends and head to the Circle Tap on West Locust Street. See the game and enjoy a wonderful meal, famous for our ribs from a quarter to a full rack with fries served alongside, delicious burger baskets, chicken and bacon ranch wraps, as well as cold drinks and spirits, all at great prices. Plus, enjoy the Circle's great outdoor patio area with a cool and shaded bar. There's live music often featured. So head on over to the Circle Tap, West Locust Street, Davenport.
River Valley Turf is the place to shop for John Deere tractors, lawn equipment, and gators. From 115 horsepower John Deere tractors down to residential lawn equipment, they've got you covered. At River Valley Turf, you'll find more equipment at unbeatable prices, and our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right model for you. And we even let you ride and drive your next mower before you buy. River Valley Turf offers at-home maintenance for all of your power equipment for all seasons. We're a full-service dealership, offering pickup and delivery as well as home services. River Valley Turf in Davenport and Silvis.
Hey, Cub fans, if you want to manage the game along with Joe, log on to WGNTV.com right now and click on the WGN Sports Game Zone banner to connect to all the up-to-the-minute stats and information while you're watching at home. Game Zone is sponsored by The Great Escape, pools, patio furniture, hot tubs, and more. Everything you need to have more fun at home this summer. Nothing. Cubs had a chance. On the top of the second. Madison Russell tried to bunt. Runners at second and third, one out, fouled out. And then after walking David Ross intentionally, Jimmy Nelson fanned Lackey to get out of the inning. They want to send out get well wishes to Ed Deininger, huge Cubs fan. Been in the hospital in Joliet, recovering from a car accident. Hope you're feeling better. As Nieuwenhuis fouls out of play. Also, congrats to Dan and Joanna Leonard on the birth of their son, John Evans. So we welcome John to the Cubs family. And they're watching his first Cub game tonight. 0-2. So Lackey, he's been ahead of everybody, hasn't he? Most of them 0-2. Just has taken a little longer to put most of these Brewer hitters away to start the game.
Yeah, the Brewers strike out a lot, but they also take a lot of walks.
Saw Ross take a look at that cheat sheet in his left forearm. Lackey wanted it. 2-2. On my count, that's the third out of 5 batters, 0-2 to 3-2. Over near his own dugout, and he's got it.
Cub fans, you don't have to wait until summer to enjoy your Fridays. Kick off the weekends with your favorite team. Tickets are still available for Hot Friday matchups, including May 27th. The Phillies are in town, and then June 3rd versus the Diamondbacks. Get your tickets at Cubs.com. Surprising fighting Phils.
There's Domingo Santana. Rough night last night, 0 for 3. 3 strikeouts. he signed originally with the Phillies, who we just mentioned back in 2009.
Yeah, traded to the Astros. The Roy Oswalt deal, maybe.
The Hunter
Pence deal.
Yep.
Made a couple of big trades the Astros did with the Phillies, and then the Brewers and the Astros trading partners here last summer. Santana has struck out in more than a third of his plate appearances. And there's another one.
This time Lackey able to put him away quickly. His second strikeout.
This is the definition of an emergency hack here. That one won't make Santana's highlight reel. Protecting against the curveball and protecting against off speed. Well, it's a heater. Swing.
Ryan Braun dealing with some back stiffness. He's out of their lineup. Recently had a wrist issue. Braun did play last night. And went 1 for 4 with an RBI single and a run. It's Presley in left tonight. Shallow left. Bryant in. And the collision avoided as Russell makes the catch. After 2, 0-0.
My daddy guarantees all his cars with his all-new Weber warranty. All vehicles have been fully inspected by our shop and priced below book value. Plus, Weber has financing you can afford. We work with local institutions to ensure you receive the best possible rate and convenient terms. My dad says it takes quality vehicles, great prices, and you must treat people right. Weber Auto Group. If you're looking for a used car, we got your baby.
Honey, the cable bill got us again. We need a little help in here.
With Done Right Satellite, lock in your rate for 2 years. Get the best technology with the Hopper. Watch and record 16 shows at once. Plus, get integrated Netflix and 4K.
I feel like if we would have switched to Dish Network sooner, could have saved me a lot of pain.
And money.
Visit Done Right Satellite to learn more about their great products and services.
The Score Sunday Show at 10:35. Brought to you by the QC Family Entertainment Center.
Design Homes is preparing for our exciting spring open house at our 15 design centers across the Midwest. Register to win great prizes and find out why we are the best new home value. Check out new models like our stunning rustic loft with knotty pine ceilings or the new rustic prow with a metal roof. See our popular 2,100 square foot ranch with 9-foot ceilings and quartz counters. We have over 100 models to tour at 15 design centers. Check out designhomes.com for the open house dates nearest you.
Kids.
Hey, Chicagoland viewers, it's time for the Subway third inning triple play promotion. Text Subway 3 to 97999. Right now, the 300th texter will win a $30 gift card to Subway restaurants in the Chicagoland area. Subway fresh is what we do. Second time through as Fowler takes a strike from Nelson. Back quickly. 1-1. Nationals lead the Mets 3-1. They're in the 5th in New York. Nationals have a half-game lead over the Mets. But the Phillies won today to jump into first place with the Nationals. 4-2 over the Miami Marlins. Jeremy Hellickson got the win. Genmar Gomez has 16 saves. 17 chances.
Yeah, it's been a great story there in Philadelphia. The starting pitching has been outstanding. Gomez keeps this up. He's going to be an all-star. Saves is can be a very cheap statistic. If you dig a little deeper, and the numbers are solid for Gomez.
Phillies started the year 0-4. They've gone 24-13 since.
They've played a lot of one-run games, so they've been real easy saves for Gomez.
That did not sound fun.
Trying to throw one of those two-seam fastballs, trying to run it, from in to back to the inside corner. And overcooked it. And Fowler paid the price. Oh man, it's painful.
Right side of the calf. Hopefully, that muscle, not bone. He's on to start the inning and needs another second. Hayward looks at a strike. First homer as a Cub.
Ball just a little bit above the knee.
The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Nelson has never beaten the Cubs. 0-4 lifetime. Good ERA though, 3.35. 8 appearances, including 6 starts prior to tonight. He went 8 innings his last time out. Ground ball, diving stop, Jeanette from a glove to the barehanded VR. Turn a double play. 4-6-3.
Well, tough break for Hayward. Hits his ball sharply, but what a pretty play by Jeanette and VR to turn that double play. That's why you go to a big league game right there to watch big league plays. Nice adjustment by VR on the move to go to the bare hand and complete that double play.
Cannot do it much better than that. And yeah, bad luck for Hayward. He hit it hard. So it's Bryant with 2 outs and nobody on. And a strike. The 0-1 on its way is tapped, foul on the ground. Bryant playing left field last night and again tonight. Baez got the start at third in game 1. It's Stella tonight.
Not many at bats for Tommy La Stella of late. And really been swinging it well. We knew that going into the season that was going to be a challenge for Joe to find playing time for all these guys.
Ripped into left. Presley gets it back in quickly and keeps Bryant to a single. Matt Caesar on the disabled list. He's heading out on a rehab assignment with AA Tennessee, so he should be in action tomorrow. Matt has a right hamstring strain.
Hopefully he can pick it up right where he left off when he comes back, because he was really playing well. Rizzo surveys the landscape, sees the Shift on. Jeanette out there in shallow right. It's Hill, the third baseman, closer to the bag. Mentioned the improvement for Nelson against left-handed hitters. Last year they hit better than 300 against him. Coming into this start, lefty's hitting just 210 against Nelson. He had allowed 5 home runs to left-handed batters.
Into center, but it's going to hold up for Nieuwenhuis, and the inning is over. Cubs hit the ball hard a few times, but no luck.
It's a giant grocery giveaway.
Register this week at Aldi on Elmore in Davenport, Nation Serve, or register online at wQAD.com. Winners are announced Tuesday during Good Morning Quad Cities and compete live on the air that same Friday. WQAD News 8's Grocery Giveaway. Brought to you by Nation Serve and Aldi.
Goods Furniture. 3 blocks, 12 multi-level buildings, all packed full of furniture, food, and fun. Goods Furniture offers a wide selection of furniture choices for every room in your house to fit every budget. Spend the day shopping, enjoying lunch in the Wine Cellar restaurant, and strolling through the shops at Market Square. Enjoy a relaxing night in one of our suites, followed by a delicious breakfast. Take the short drive today to see the Goods difference. Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
Our focus here at Quad Cities Acceleration is on speed and power development while providing a safe and fun environment for training. Workouts are designed to improve our athletes' ability to run faster, jump higher and further, change direction quicker, and build confidence. Utilizing our super treadmills, we see major improvements to speed and running technique. Don't wait another season. Take advantage of what we have to offer today.
Attention bargain hunters. Highland Toyota is holding a hassle-free one-price test market experiment. Prices posted so that you can see your savings immediately. A 2016 Camry LE, not $24,000, test market price $17,975. A 2016 Corolla LE Automatic, not $19,000, test market price $14,975. During the one-price test market experiment at Highland Toyota on John Deere Road at 53rd Street, Moline. Hurry, sale ends Monday.
Kids.org.
Tweet us your Cubs selfies at hashtag WGN Cubs. Do you recognize that couple? That's DeJesus. Yes, that is Kim and David DeJesus. David, the former Cub. Kim had tweeted that. I don't know if David has officially retired, but not playing this year. Good guy.
We have a whole new segment now. Name that former Cub, and we have the former Cubs send us selfies. And
if you are a former Cub, send us
a selfie.
There's Aaron Hill. He is not a former Cub.
Runs, 3 of them coming in one ball game.
Earlier this month in Cincy. Former Brewer Chris Davis. Chris with a K. Had a night to remember last night for Oakland. Game-ending grand slam, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. It was his 3rd homer. A's beat the Rangers 8-5. 3-1. Lackey not too pleased.
Lackey having words with Rackley. Saying, rack him up, Rackley. Quit squeezing me. He'll leaning back in that back leg, trying to generate some lift.
He's staring. David Rackley's not real happy. Lackey was staring toward home plate after that ball was hit in the air. Rackley having a conversation with David Ross.
Rossi, the perfect guy with his temperament back there to kind of, hey, look, David, John's just an emotional guy. He's an intense, just kind of hang in there with me. I'll talk to him between innings.
Strike on the pitcher, Nelson.
I was talking with Pat Murphy, the Brewers bench coach, before the game yesterday, and he was talking about David Ross and the series over at Wrigley and how many pitches, not that he stole for the Cubs, but just, those borderline pitches. He's so good at framing. We talked about LaCroix. David Ross, really good as well. It's an interesting story. Pat Murphy, the bench coach here, was Craig Counsell's coach in college at the University of Notre Dame. Murphy had a long career there, then at Arizona State, before entering into a professional baseball just a few years ago with the Padres.
Managed the Padres for part of last season. By the way, Sean Tollison, who gave up that Chris Davis grand slam, has been taken out of the Rangers closer role. Sam Dyson will take over as Nelson strikes out. Hey, Cub fans, make sure you check out Len and JD's baseball blog at WGNTV.com. It is sponsored by Jeff Vukovich, your local nationwide insurance agent, serving the area for 38 years. To join the nation, contact Jeff at jeffvuk.com. Nationwide is on your side. Two outs, and Jonathan Villar takes a strike.
We're still looking for their first hit. John Lackey, first time through the batting order this year. Opposing hitters hitting just 155 against them. So nothing new here. He's 37 years of age. He's pitched a lot of innings. But the stuff has not diminished. The beauty, a lot of guys that they stay in the game a long time and they gain all this wisdom, but they don't have the skill set anymore to take full advantage. That's not the case with Lackey. He still basically has the same velocity he's had, same sharp breaking pitches, and obviously he has not lost that burning desire to compete.
Foul to first. Changeup is hit on the ground to Zobrist. The Brewers go down in order for the second straight inning.
If you dream about a house for your growing family, Mel Foster is there.
Yeah, cool.
If you dream about a house big enough to host family gatherings, Mel Foster is there. And when your dream changes and it's time to downsize into a smaller home, Mel Foster is there. Mel Foster can make your home dream a reality.
River Valley Turf is the place to shop for John Deere tractors, lawn equipment, and gators. From 115 horsepower John Deere tractors down to residential lawn equipment, they've got you covered. At River Valley Turf, you'll find more equipment at unbeatable prices, and our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right model for you. And we even let you ride and drive your next mower before you buy. River Valley Turf offers at-home maintenance for all of your power equipment for all seasons. We're a full-service dealership, offering pickup and delivery as well as home services. River Valley Turf in Davenport and Silvis.
Kelly and Michael know how to brew the perfect morning.
What's in here?
A spoonful of laughs, fun, and stir it up with some big surprises. For the perfect morning, just add Kelly and Michael.
We're going to have to drink our way out.
Weekday mornings at 9 on WQAD News 8.
SafeKids.org.
Welcome back. Cub fans, show your team pride with Cubs checking and an official Cubs MasterCard debit card only available at your local Wintrust Community Bank. Go to wintrust.com/Cubs to learn more. Remember, FDIC. Grandpa got a hold of the hot glue gun again.
It's a great hat, but we've got something else for him to wear. I'll tell you about it here in a second. Cubs own all 3 hits so far. 4th inning, scoreless tie. Ball 1 to Zobrist. Single and was stranded at 3rd in the 2nd. Cubs AA affiliate, the Tennessee Smokies. This Sunday, they're giving away a Jake Arrieta bobblehead. There's 1,500 fans. I have not seen a picture of it. Be a nice keepsake.
Comes complete with a yoga mat and a foam roller. Blender with a kale smoothie.
Jake will pitch Friday night right here on WGN in San Francisco. Late night Cubs baseball, Channel 9.
Thought he had a punch out. First, will let you know he swings and misses rarely. Only Martin Prado has swung and missed less than Zobrist.
Count at the limit, 3-2.
He does not go out of the zone. He's 4th best in that regard in terms of chasing pitches out of the strike zone. So he might as well throw it in there.
And he walked him. Big day. A new Joe Maddenism t-shirt has been unveiled. And this is my favorite of the bunch. If you look hot wear, that's basically the dress code on the road. But you see the flamingo and the bat? That is mimicking what Joe does as he watches batting practice with the fungo. And the Pelican has the Joe glasses on and everything. Corkedbaseball.com. KORKED baseball.com to get that shirt. And a portion of the proceeds will benefit his Respect 90 Foundation.
Hey, he's talking about decorating an entire wall in his office with flamingos.
Sure. Pelican. I meant flamingo. I was thinking NBA. Yeah, flamingo, not a pelican. There it is. Corkedbaseball.com. Yes, he has some plastic flamingos in his office.
Still a scorched one last time for a double. He can yank one through that hole on the right side and go a little 1st and 3rd here.
by La Stella. Don't you think the guy we had earlier with the funky hat should be wearing the "If You Look Hot, Wear It"
Absolutely.
T-shirt?
Yeah. If I had one here, I'd send it down. I'd find where he's sitting and I'd give it to him.
Right there. Come on.
Yeah.
That's it.
Start to runner, stay out of the double play, possibly. Not going.
At the knees. 2-2. Got him swinging.
Troy originally calls for the curveball. Nelson shook to the slider and knew what he wanted to throw, and he executed it. Real good depth on that slide ball. It's his 4th strikeout, all swinging.
Russell bounces to third. Hill, Jeanette, Carter. Second double play turned by the Brewers. And we remain scoreless. Pink Floyd, Pink Flamingo. Yeah, corkbaseball.com.
We don't need no thoughts control.
So here's $300. I'm giving you $300.
Because you're awesome. For everything you do for everybody else.
Let's keep the Pay It Forward circle going. If you know someone who gives everything of themselves, we want to give you $300 to give to them. Pay It Forward. Make a nomination at wQAD.com.
Accidents happen. NationServe of Quad Cities can fix it. We make garage door repair quick and simple. We service all makes and models with experienced technicians with the expertise to get it done right the first time and professional integrity you can trust. Call us today for your free estimate and see why the Quad Cities chooses NationServe for garage door sales and service. NationServe of Quad Cities, locally operated since 1985.
Our focus here at Quad Cities Acceleration is on speed and power development, while providing a safe and fun environment for training. Workouts are designed to improve our athletes' ability to run faster, jump higher and further, change direction quicker, and build confidence. Utilizing our super treadmills, we see major improvements to speed and running technique. Don't wait another season. Take advantage of what we have to offer today.
It was 39 hours difference between when he left and when she left.
I certainly can't imagine going through one funeral, let alone both funerals at the same time for my parents.
Everybody down here made everything so easy for us.
I try to put myself in their position of what I would want, and I try to make sure that that's taken care of for them when they arrive so that they aren't having to ask us for something.
I couldn't believe the job they did. It was amazing. Just amazing.
Esterdahl, serving the community since 1891.
Help send your favorite Cubs to the All-Star Game in San Diego. Vote early, vote often, vote now at Cubs.com/vote. You can vote up to 5 times a day and up to 35 times in total. In totem.
John Lackey has settled in here nicely. He's retired 9 in a row since a leadoff walk in the first. He's had a few deep counts here and there. Jeanette swings away and flies to Fowler. Make sure you get up early and watch the WGN Morning News. Here's a preview. Back here in Milwaukee, Glenn and JD and our WGN crew under the roof. Jonathan Lucroy takes a fastball, maybe outside, maybe low, close, 1-0. Here's a pitch, fouled on a play. A couple of home start times have been finalized coming up. Sunday, June 5th against the Diamondbacks was listed as TBD. That'll be a 1:20 first pitch. Sunday, June 19th against the Pirates. That'll be the Sunday night game of the week. 7:08 p.m. Deep right. And off the wall. Nearly got out. Here comes the throw towards second, and Lucroy's in with a double. That's their first hit. It comes in the 4th inning.
Lucroy's been on a real nice run here lately. He's homered 3 straight coming into this ball game. Just misses going deep in 4 consecutive ball games. Little cut fastball outer third and up. Locked in. Great looking swing. Tremendous power displayed the other way. Well played out there by Hayward. Some funky angles out there.
Second time they've had a runner in scoring position, and Carter takes a strike.
Carter hit a bullet off the wall in right center last night for a 2-base hit.
Playing almost directly behind second base. One and one. Might ask for time as Lackey waited a long time to set position. Carter broke his bat on a foul that will get out of play. Hey, Margie Yule is here with the group tonight rooting on the Cubs. She was scheduled today to have her final chemo treatment. And she rescheduled it so she could be here tonight on her husband Bill's birthday. Great to have Margie here.
Yeah, happy birthday to Bill.
Big group from the Cancer Treatment Center of America in Zion, Illinois. Three and two the count on Carter.
Her husband shares a birthday with a couple Hall of Famers. Reggie Jackson, 70 today. Brooks Robinson, 79.
Here's a pitch in the air, right field. It's slicing, and it will reach the seats out of play.
You know who else was born in this date? In baseball history, a fellow by the name of Babe Adams was born in 1882. So obviously he's no longer with us, but significant because he was the first rookie to start and win the Game 7 of a World Series, and the second one to do it you are looking at right now. Big John Lackey.
They bring it full circle.
Abe Adams did it with the Pirates in 1909.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs.
Lucky working the whole bag of tricks there, delaying, holding the ball a long time before making a pitch during that sequence. He tried a little drop down Laredo fastball. And ultimately got Carter on the breaking pitch. Second time Carter has fanned tonight.
Nieuwenhuis with 2 outs. Go ahead run at second base. And a strike. Sad news of Sammy Ellis, former Major League pitcher, passed away on Friday. An all-star with the Reds, 1965. And was one of your pitching coaches, right?
Yeah, Sam, great guy. Funny guy. Very old school. Had him in the Yankees and in the minor leagues. And then he was a big league pitching coach, White Sox, Seattle.
Briefly a coach with the Cubs in the early 90s.
Damn.
To Nieuwenhuis. Showing the new Joe Madden t-shirt. Tim tweets, when are we going to see the JD Cheese at the Knees t-shirt? I'd buy one. So Tim will buy one.
Okay. I'll put Molly on that. She's good at that stuff.
Okay. Good to know. Here comes a throw to second. And out. Ross picks off Lucroy. That is his 4th pickoff already this year. And that gets his pitcher out of the inning. Still scoreless.
Goods, America's Furniture Showplace, just a short drive away in Kewanee, Illinois. Goods Furniture has a wide selection of furniture for every room in your home at prices to fit every budget. Enjoy a relaxing night in one of our suites, followed by a delicious breakfast. Stroll through the shops at Market Square. Find unique gifts, clothing, wine, and so much more. Take the short drive today to see the Goods difference. Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your source for quality electronics and home appliances. Lindstrom's brand source has now added Serta mattresses, America's #1 mattress manufacturer. Serta is now on display in our new bed salon at Lindstrom's. Choose from Serta iSeries, iComfort, or Serta Perfect Sleeper beds. Our knowledgeable experts at Lindstrom's are here to help you get a better night's sleep. Find value with Serta mattresses at Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your brand source headquarters.
Get ready for the 19th annual Quad Cities Marathon presented by Triumph Community Bank. Choose from 5 events for walkers and runners. For more information and registration, log on to qcmarathon.org. The Quad Cities Marathon presented by Triumph Community Bank, Sunday, September 25th. Brought to you by WQAD News 8 and these sponsors.
What famous American has covered more territory than any other? Hint, it's not a person. One drive and you'll discover why Jeep is the most awarded best-selling SUV brand. Celebrate 75 years of endless adventure today at the Jeep Memorial Day sales event and get $500 bonus cash on 2016 Jeep Cherokee vehicles. Get 0% APR for 75 months or $2,500 combined cash allowance plus $500 bonus cash on 2016 Cherokee models.
Are our kids.
Time now for a Mazda replay cam. Not sure where Jonathan Lucroy was going. I think he thought that might have been the 3rd strike.
Yeah, he lost track of the count, the outs or something. He drifted a little too far out to sea there.
And Ross sends one to left for an out. 5th inning, and it's brought to you by Fifth Third Bank, the Curious Bank.
During this stretch of recent games, it seems to me Cub hitters haven't been quite as patient as they normally are. Not working the walks, not working as many deep counts, and maybe that's just a credit to the the approach of the opposing starting pitchers. Throwing strikes aggressive early and getting Cubs into swing mode earlier.
Yeah, there aren't too many secrets. You look at the numbers, you watch the Cubs play, and you know that they're not going to expand their zone very much.
Been a bright light for the Brewers. The rotation has really struggled. Garza's on the 60-day DL. He hasn't pitched this year. Anderson, who was so good last night, but he still has a 5.32 ERA. Willie Peralta's got a 7.30 earned run average.
Nieuwenhuis, 2 outs.
The official mascot of the Chicago Cubs. He's got a 2.14, by the way. He can be part of your next event. From birthday parties and corporate outings to wedding receptions and charity events, Clark wants to be invited. Visit Cubs.com/kids for more information on bringing Clark to your next party.
He has what they call a claw ball. It's not like a palm ball.
It's the claw. Yeah.
Variation of the changeup.
Yeah. It throws a little spitter too. It gets slathers. Gets that little bear saliva working.
Back by Dexter, hit by a pitch in the right leg in the third, rounded to short in the first. Two. Late in Pittsburgh, and the Braves lead the Pirates 2-0. Ryan Snitker looks for his first win as the Braves interim manager. Julio Teheran, 7 2/3 tonight. Really good. A little bit better than Francisco Liriano.
Pretty adept tonight at bearing that breaking ball down and in on the left-handed hitters.
And Fowler just able to stay alive.
It's a bit of a hanger. He got away with it. What's interesting is Jonathan LaCroix reached back to get another baseball from the home plate umpire. He never took his eyes off of Nelson, as if to say, trust me. You got away with one there, pal. And sinker away.
Lead the Rockies 2-0. Bottom of the fourth in St. Louis. Former Cub Chris Russin for the Rockies. Adam Wainwright pitching for the Cards. He's got a 6.24 ERA even after 4 scoreless innings tonight. Ball 4.
Fowler on base for the second straight time. Less painful this time. Rockies have won 5 in a row. Game and a half behind the Giants out west, tied with the Dodgers coming into play. this evening.
Aledmys Diaz has been off the charts with the bat, hitting .369, slugging over 600, but he's committed now 10 errors.
Yeah, he's really struggled with the glove. As long as he keeps hitting, that will justify his place in the lineup.
The only thing is, as a shortstop, you really have to hit.
Yeah.
Johnny Peralta may not be that far off from returning, maybe a few weeks. As Fowler just took his 500th career walk. And he just took off. And he's going to make the last out at second base to end the inning. Still 0-0.
At WQAD News 8, we know how important it is to stretch every dollar to its limit. That's why we shared with you the best way to get the most bang for your buck this spring, finding out which essentials you should always buy in the spring and which ones can wait. Hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Are you looking for high-quality furniture for your office? Our selection of new and gently used office furniture gives you the best value for your dollar.
As a business owner for a lot of years, you have to look at your bottom line and where you stand. And I think that's the great part about All Makes is that they can take care of the guy that's just starting his business and have good used stuff, or they can take care of the people that have been in business a while and sell them great new Han furniture.
All Makes Office Furniture, just off the I-74 bridge in downtown Moline.
Stop down and see me or give us a call.
The grass just got greener. Only $25 gets you a cart and 18 holes of golf anytime after 10 a.m. any day at Sauckie. A great deal on a course that's in great shape. Told you the grass just got greener. Call for a tee time at Sauckie today.
The summer's on us here at Courtesy Kia in Moline. That's right, no payments for 5 months. Your first 2 payments are on us, plus get 0% for up to 66 months when you purchase a new Optima Soul or Forte. Drive a Sportage or Sorento for just $159 a month, or a Sedona for $229 a month. Optima or Soul are just $139 a month, and they all come with America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. The summer's on us, and so are your first 2 payments here at Courtesy Kia Moline.
Kids.org.
Cubs baseball is brought to you by Budweiser, not backing down since 1876. This Bud's for you. Scoreless tie as the home team will bat in the 5th. It will be Nieuwenhuis, Santana, and Presley.
Enjoying great run support in his first couple of starts. Not so much for John lately. A 1-0 loser last time out.
Deep left and over the head of Bryant. Nieuwenhuis has a leadoff double. Lackey started the year getting lots of run support, but not so much here these last 2 starts. And he's got some work to do in the 5th now.
Nieuwenhuis getting this opportunity to play. Performing pretty well here for the Brewers. This time he just lashes this ball the other way. Fastball down, but over the middle of the plate. And Lackey will try to work around this leadoff double. Strikeout candidate here in Santana.
Side ball 1. Big cut. Well, the Lexus Run Predictor says Brewers batters a little bit below league average. Cubs pitchers allow this guy to score a fair amount as well. Lexus Run Predictor is brought to you by your Chicago area and Northwest Indiana Lexus dealer. That's a base hit. Nieuwenhuis will be held at third. First and third, nobody out. Here's Presley.
Well, good news there for the Cubs. That ball was so sharply hit, there's no chance to score. Nieuwenhuis. Stella way in at third base in the middle. They'll play for 2. Presley a good bunter. You have to respect that.
Foul, just foul past first. We have a lot of former Astros in the ballpark, don't we? Presley's one of them. Santana's one of them. I'm sitting next to one of them. Chris Carter, Dexter Fowler. John Maley is a hitting coach. Jason Lane. Pretty natural. An assistant GM leaves one place, goes to another place as the GM, and would bring in some of the guys he liked.
Yeah.
That's the case here in Milwaukee with David Stearns. In the dirt. Especially early, right?
Yeah, you want to be familiar guys you're familiar with and
get to know your organization.
Zone,
You see there have been former members of the Red Sox become Cubs, including the battery tonight, Lackey and Ross.
John worked hard in the first, but been awfully efficient since then. A big pitch coming, and David Ross wants to talk it over.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know what kind of the biggest call would be for a new general manager with former players. I'm trying to think of one particular GM who went somewhere and then had like 10 guys or something. I don't know if that ever happened.
You're talking about players, coaches?
Players, yeah. This will get a run in, and they will only get one out. So Presley will get an RBI on the fielder's choice. Nieuwenhuis scores. It's 1-0.
He got his ground ball, but it was going to be a very difficult double play. The Brewers draw first blood. Double play still in order here, and he's the 8-hole hitter up, albeit one with some pop.
Of Dallas Green. Philadelphia to the Cubs brought a lot of his guys back in the early 80s. How about this? Two also-rans, two general managers get together and they go, I want all your 40-man roster guys. You get all mine. Just start over. What do you think?
Sure, I'm in.
It'd be fun.
Be a lot of paperwork.
It would. If you thought the groups were even, why not? It's by everybody. And allows Presley to advance.
Heaves that Laredo fastball way off the plate. There goes the double play. And he's put Hill into a hitter's count.
Two and one. Just trying to limit the damage now, trailing 1-0.
He's got the pitcher on deck.
Nelson.
You would think that perhaps when you saw the pitch that John was pitching around Hill, but his reaction would tell you otherwise. At least he was trying to get that pitch closer to the plate where he could get Hill to offer a little bit. So bunt situation, and Joe wants to go over and talk a little strategy with his boys. With Nelson up there. This stage, still just the 5th inning. The primary talking point would be, hey, let's make sure we get an out here. Let's not get too greedy. Sure, if we get a hard bunt, we get an easy play on a lead man, possibly even a double play, but let's not try anything too heroic here and open up the possibility for a real big inning. Make sure you get an out, if indeed he does bunt. Oh my goodness.
Rizzo
like a blitzing linebacker timing the snap.
They've got Presley. Nice job, David Ross. And Presley just to hang in there as long as he did. He wanted to force Ross to throw that ball to second, and David held on to it.
Second base runner lost on the bases to the Brewers here tonight, and I think a lot of this is because of Rizzo. He was so aggressive charging the bunt. Presley knew he had to get a very aggressive secondary lead and jump if that ball was down. He fired up.
Time 0-2 on Nelson. Over. Brewers get the lead after 5, 1-0.
River Valley Turf is the place to shop for John Deere tractors, lawn equipment, and gators. From 115 horsepower John Deere tractors down to residential lawn equipment, they've got you covered. At River Valley Turf, you'll find more equipment at unbeatable prices, and our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right model for you. And we even let you ride and drive your next mower before you buy. River Valley Turf offers at-home maintenance for all of your power equipment for all seasons. We're a full-service dealership, offering pickup and delivery as well as home services. River Valley Turf in Davenport and Silvis.
welcome in Wisconsin, and if they want, they can bring their people too.
These aren't your grandpa's Chevys. These Chevys have something extra under the hood. This is the official Super Chevy Show at Cordova International Raceway. Not only Chevy's racing, but a car show, swap meet, and vendors. Oh my! The official Super Chevy Show, May 21st and 22nd at Cordova International Raceway. Race into racecir.com now.
Antenna TV is TV how it was meant to be. Where neighbors come over for dinner. It's where friends are family.
You got a friend for life. Trust me on this, okay?
And family is everything. Antenna TV.
On WQAD 8-2.
Time now for the speed replay brought to you by Xfinity. 4, 6, 3. Can't do it much better than that. Speed replay brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity X1 will change the way you experience TV. David Ross competing with that double play combo with a couple of pickoffs from behind the plate on the other side. And it's a 1-0.
Usually you need 4 hands on a double play. They just use 2.
Here is Hayward to start the Cubs' 6th. Cubs have scored 0 runs before 2 outs in the 9th in this series. Back-to-back homers last night. Hayward and Bryant, and that's been it.
And on Sunday, they were scoreless until the 9th. 2-1 loss to the Pirates. Averaging about 6 runs per game. It's awfully tough to sustain that.
Braves beat the Pirates 3-1 in Pittsburgh. Hey, got a tweet from Greg Kelly. Thanks, Greg. USFL back in the 80s. Basically, with some other details that we don't want to get into, the Chicago Blitz of the USFL and the Arizona Wranglers swap franchises. Just swap rosters and the whole deal. So there is a precedent, I guess. That was more about ownership. 1-2. Back our way. Ball, strike 3. Tough night for Hayward. 2 strikeouts and a double play ball.
In charge of planning your next social gathering, plan a day or evening at Wrigley Field. Enjoy special perks only available inside the ballpark. Cubs offer special ticket packages for groups of 15 or more. Visit Cubs.com/groups. Nelson is developing into a good, solid major league pitcher. Big guy, has good angles. Gets that ball going downhill with sinking action. There's a good one there, and it's not finesse, it's power. 94 miles an hour with that good action.
Great look from behind home plate, and the pitcher focused on the strike zone. Still 2 strikes on Bryant.
Brewers have shaved about $40 million off their payroll from last year as they've entered this rebuild phase. No doubt they would like to make some moves at the trade deadline to pick up even more prospects.
Sausages are ready.
There, yes. But back in the press dining room, no.
They're not ready.
Nothing. They're gone. Bob went back to look, and it was cleaned out. It's kind of hard to have a Raleigh brat when there's no brats.
Broken back. Soft glider into center. So Bryant is on for the second time in 3 tries. And the inning is alive. There's Rizzo. 1 on, 1 out.
Let's see if Rizzo here, third look at Nelson, can do some damage. Hit the ball pretty hard last time, lined out to center. He was a strikeout victim. First time up. .312 lifetime hitter in this ballpark is Anthony. 10 home runs and 125 at-bats.
He's given a few fans in right souvenirs over the years. Ground ball, 6. 3 double play. Third one turned. Behind Jimmy Nelson. And that's it. 1-0.
Get ready for the 19th annual Quad Cities Marathon presented by Triumph Community Bank. Choose from 5 events for walkers and runners. For more information and registration, log on to qcmarathon.org. The Quad Cities Marathon presented by Triumph Community Bank, Sunday, September 25th. Brought to you by WQAD News 8 and these sponsors.
When it comes to orthopedic care for injuries, you want the best. Dr. Hoffman is an expert in total joints and sports medicine. Dr. Cobb has expertise in new, minimally invasive procedures of the hand and upper extremities. Dr. Dolphin is the area's leader in spine surgery. Dr. Mendel is a specialist for foot and ankle, total joints, and sports medicine. Orthopedic specialists will get you back in the game.
Goods Furniture, 3 blocks, 12 multi-level buildings, all packed full of furniture, food, and fun. Goods Furniture offers a wide selection of furniture choices for every room in your house to fit every budget. Spend the day shopping, enjoying lunch in the Wine Cellar restaurant, and strolling through the shops at Market Square. Enjoy a relaxing night in one of our suites, followed by a delicious breakfast. Take the short drive today to see the Goods difference. Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
Need your garage door or garage door opener repaired or replaced? Call the specialists at NationServe. NationServe is the name you can trust for timely service and quality products. We respond promptly when you call and work quickly and efficiently so you can get on with your day without delay. When it comes to servicing or replacing garage door systems, no one does it better or faster than NationServe.
Wayne Dalton NationServe, 5111 Tremont Avenue in Davenport. Call today.
Foster kids are our kids.
Every morning at the mine, you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 245, kind of broad at the shoulder and narrow at the hip. And everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John.
Honda game summary. Start something special with a great deal on a Honda. Now it's your Honda dealer.
We just drifted into town and stayed all
Well, it's Jimmy Dean, right?
Yeah.
So and Jimmy Nelson and Big John Lackey.
And I'm eating a sausage.
There you go. Where'd you get it?
Bob went where he ran. Man, he went and bought a couple.
All right. Strikes on VR.
John for one last inning. Could have been worse. Double single to start the inning. He also had a walk in that frame.
By LaStella, and he got him. Good play too. Russell would not have been able to make that play. He was running toward third base.
Wednesday, May 25th. It's right around the corner. Kerry Wood will bring the heat. Sign up and get a chance to swing for the fences, competing for the Battle of the Bats Home Run Championship at Wrigley Field. It's your chance to step up to the plate for Chicago's kids and support the Wood Family Foundation and Cubs Charities. For details, visit CubsCharities.com. Well, LaStella had to stretch a little bit for that one, too. That ball had a little top spin.
You've joked before about there's no second base coach. I've seen some guys get thrown out around second base. Just thinking, what if they just took base coaches away completely? That would just feel really weird, wouldn't it? That will drop. Jeanette with a broken bat single. Curious when, I don't even know when base coaches.
Base coaches.
That came into vogue.
Back in the day, the manager a lot of times to be the third base coach. Minor league staffs were smaller than they are now.
Carlos Subero at first, Ed Cedar over at third.
Despite being named Scooter, Jeanette is not really a base stealer. Got one this year.
One and one. He is got a quick trigger finger tonight back there. He thought about firing to first. I guess it was John McGraw with the New York Giants 1909. And Arlie Latham and Wilbert Robinson were hired as coaches. Necessarily base coaches, just coaches in addition to the manager. As Hayward makes the catch, 2 outs. They'll bring up Chris Carter.
So I think when I was in the minor leagues, at least the lower minor leagues, I seem to remember players coaching first base.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me a bit. You've talked about pitching coaches a few decades ago. A lot of them just had the basics, right? There wasn't a lot of game planning. It was more just basic baseball cliches.
Yeah. Yep.
Totally
Up and
different
in, down
now.
and away, stay back. Some more mechanical stuff, not so much game planning. just didn't have as much information.
1-1 instead of 2-0.
Pitching coaches today would tell you the goal is to throw strikes at 2 of the first 3 pitches. Looks a little caught in between here tonight. But always dangerous. Obviously, a big, strong guy. You make a mistake, he can hurt you. He's hit 11 home runs this year.
Goes on a 2-2. Pitch is high. The throw on the money. Big Bad gave it. Nails Scooter Jeanette.
No-hitter, the Schwarber 2-home-run game in Cincinnati.
Clinching the NLDS.
The longest homer in the majors this year.
That home run is still going.
The thing that I remember most is me knowing it's a home run. I look around and I see all the fans yelling their heads off.
He put us on his back that night.
I think that game solidified that this guy's the Cy Young winner. These guys are young, and they're going to keep getting better.
Time is now to try and go win the World Series and be a part of something special.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Brewers lead the Cubs 1-0. David Ross responsible for 3 outs, and time now for our Cubs fan cam. That is Milwaukee native Steve Miller, who went into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame a few weeks ago, along with Cheap Trick. So Steve Miller Band was based in San Francisco, but Steve Miller is from Milwaukee.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and he had a family connection to a Les Paul. Let's see, his parents were best man and maid of honor at Les Paul's wedding, 1949. And encouraged young Steve at one point to keep playing guitar. Well, 7th inning, and the Cubs haven't done much against the two starters they've faced in this series. Chase Anderson last night, Jimmy Nelson tonight. The double play ball has been his best friend.
Four hits aside. Nobody's made any errors. A guy you love to have leading off an inning because of the on-base skills and the power. You can work a walk, he can take you deep, whack one in the alley for a two-base hit.
High drive to deep center. Nieuwenhuis is going to have her own.
Both bullpens well rested. Anderson, the starter for the Brewers, of course, almost finished. He went 8 2/3 last night. Trevor Cahill would be the one guy not available for the Cubs tonight because he came in and pitched 2 2/3 innings. Outstanding relief in the ball game last night. Earned himself a tourniquet. Anderson earned himself a W.
First and foul. Chicago also went into the Hall of Fame, among others, with Cheap Trick and Steve Miller.
So, in baseball, we always talk about like Tim Raines, who's the most deserving guy now.
Right.
Who's the most deserving musician or band?
It was Cheap Trick before this year. They were kind of the one band I think a lot of people thought needed to get in and finally did. I'd have to study the list, though, a little more deeply.
What about the Human League? Are they in there?
I'm going to say no.
How about Dexy's Midnight Runners?
I'm going to also say they might be on the ballot, but they haven't gotten in. Deep right and caught. Estella lines out.
Yeah, continues to have good swings. Struck out last time, but long double first time up. Solid shot here. Is there an old timers committee for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I don't know the answer to that. If they're like different eras.
Yeah.
Well, the rock and roll era actually only goes back so far, so. I can tell you this, I believe Eric Clapton is the only artist inducted 3 different times. With the Yardbirds, with Cream, and as a solo artist.
So he didn't have to choose what hat he would wear going in. He went in with all those entities.
All 4 Beatles are in as members of the band and also for their solo careers. Another ball hit hard. A deflection, and look at that. 5-6-3.
It happened last night.
It happened last night, and you predicted it might happen again last night. You were off by 1 day. Boy, 3 balls hit really hard. Get Dexy's Midnight Runners into the Hall of Fame, people.
Write them in.
Let's keep the Pay It Forward circle going. Make a nomination today at WQAD.com.
Attention bargain hunters. Highland Toyota is holding a hassle-free one-price test market experiment. Prices posted so that you can see your savings immediately. A 2016 Camry LE, not $24,000, test market price $17,975. A 2016 Corolla LE Automatic, not $19,000, test market price $14,975. During the one-price test market experiment at Highland Toyota on John Deere Road at 53rd Street, Moline. Hurry, sale ends Monday.
Really?
Free peanuts and popcorn?
Really?
Really. What game do you want to watch? We got them all.
Really?
Really. Hungry? We got the best grill in town.
Really?
Really. Our burgers and tenderloins are amazing.
Really?
Really. T-shirt, sweatshirt?
Really?
Really.
Steve's Old Time Tap. Sports and really, really good food and drinks.
Really?
If you dream about a house for your growing family, Mel Foster is there.
Yeah, cool.
If you dream about a house big enough to host family gatherings, Mel Foster is there. And when your dream changes and it's time to downsize into a smaller home, Mel Foster is there. Mel Foster can make your home dream a reality.
Friday, May 20th is Fireworks Spectacular Night as the Clinton Lumber Kings face off against the Burlington Bees. See you there.
Day.
David Ross, one way or another, keeping the Cubs within one. And another tough luck night, at least to this point, for John Lackey. So he leaves trailing after 6 innings of one-run baseball and gives way to Adam Warren. So Carter was at the plate when the 6th ended, facing Lackey. Now he faces another pitcher to start the bottom of the 7th. He's 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 2 walks. He struck out 5. There's Trevor Cahill last night in relief. Warren tonight. Got to keep the Brewers right where they are.
So good at that right there. A little slider just off the outside corner. Gets a lot of chases with that pitch. Time Carter able to lay off. Now he's put himself in a very favorable count. Has Carter. Warren, because of the command of the secondary pitches, likely won't give in with a heater. Feel like they can execute the pitch. They might try to bust him in, but it looks like they're going to go away with the heater. Oh, man, that's a pitch.
Ball, strike 3.
We talk about not giving in, you know, and normally you think about throwing other than fastballs on fastball counts, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with a perfectly placed fastball going right at the bottom of the knees on the outer edge. Looking for something he can inflict damage upon, and that was not it. To hear people throw around the term he's a professional hitter, right? And a lot of times I think that just meant the guy was a good hitter, and maybe he wasn't a really good defender, didn't hit a lot of home runs, so he wasn't a slugger. Adam Warren would be a guy, he's a professional pitcher. He really gets the craft, doesn't throw 98 miles an hour. He's not a junk baller either. He's got a good enough fastball for sure. Knows how to pitch, and whether he's a starter or reliever, whatever role you put him in, he's going to execute the game plan.
to Nieuwenhuis. Change up low. Last year, July 12th, as a Met, Nieuwenhuis hit 3 home runs, 2 off Ruby De La Rosa, 1 off Randall Delgado against the Arizona Diamondbacks.
It just has not had a lot of playing time in the big leagues. He had some pretty good home run seasons in the minor leagues. Overmatched by left-handed pitching, so it's been hard for him to nail down an everyday role.
One game-ending home run that was off Carlos Marmol in New York back in 2013 as he draws the walk.
Didn't Marmol resurface for somebody this spring? I thought I saw
he was with the Red Sox. Santana takes low. Nothing on Santana. Runner at first, 1 out. 1-0 Milwaukee here in the 7th. Bounce to third. Throw goes to second. Out on a close play. Let's see if Craig Counsell wants to challenge. 2 outs.
Still backs up to play that high hop. That's a high risk proposition there.
That is close, and I bet you they challenge. No, he's not going to. Okay.
Why not?
I thought it looked incredibly close. We play on. Here's Presley, fielder's choice. He knocked in the only run in the 5th. Thornburg, right-hander up in the Milwaukee pen. In the air the other way. Bryant ranging to his left. He's under it, and that's the inning. A walk, no runs to the 8th. Getting late. 1-0 Brewers.
The founder of Live Fit with Lupus. Come join us for our 3rd annual Racing Festival, Hills of the QC. You can sign up for the half marathon, 10K, 5K, or 1 mile, hosted here at the Blackwatch Room in LeClaire, Iowa. To sign up, go to www.livefitwithlupus.org.
Here at Quad Cities Acceleration is on speed and power development while providing a safe and fun environment for training. Workouts are designed to improve our athletes' ability to run faster, jump higher and further, change direction quicker, and build confidence. Utilizing our super treadmills, we see major improvements to speed and running technique. Don't wait another season. Take advantage of what we have to offer today.
Hey, what are you doing at home? Gather your friends and head to the Circle Tap on West Locust Street. See the game and enjoy a wonderful meal, famous for our ribs from a quarter to a full rack with fries served alongside, delicious burger baskets, chicken and bacon ranch wraps, as well as cold drinks and spirits, all at great prices. Plus, enjoy the Circle's great outdoor patio area with a cool and shaded bar. There's live music often featured. So head on over to the Circle Tap, West Locust Street, Davenport.
So John Lackey took a loss, a 1-0 game in his last start. It was against the Padres. He was terrific. And tonight, 6 innings, 1 run, and it's 1-0 as we get into the 8th. And David Ross takes a strike. Jorge Soler is on deck in the pitcher's spot.
Pitch number 91 for Jimmy Nelson. He's only gone over 100 pitches twice this year.
We'll go 1-3. Here is Soler, and time now for a great 8 stat of the game, brought to you by Mattress Firm. We want you to sleep happy, guaranteed. Remember, if it's over 8, it's time to replace. Cubs have only won 1 out of 10 so far when trailing going into the 8th inning.
Yeah, that's I don't know what how the percentages break down in the modern game over the long history of this sport, but the way bullpens are constructed now and the power arms laid, it's awfully tough to come back in the 8th and 9th innings.
It is, yeah.
Of course, much better chance when it's a 1-run ball game. Strop and Grimm getting ready for the Cubs.
Pinch hitter, and Soler drills one out of the left center. And a little boot there. Soler's going to try for 2. The throw is late. Nice base running. Tying run now in scoring position. Should be a single and an error on Presley.
First error of the ball game for either side, and it opens up the door for the Cubs here. Soler off the end of the bat, and the Cubs pinch hitters have been very good this year. You never take your eye off the ball. Never assume the play is going to be made. He started to break it down rounding first, but recognized the misplay. He's slowing there and then kicks it into high gear.
Couple of shots here to tie it. Fowler, the hitter. Brewer fans and Cub fans getting into it here. And the first pitch strike. Always makes for a fun atmosphere here when the Cub fans get into it, and then the home crowd tries to drown them out. It's like a college football game. Time called. Once again, our Lexus run predictor. Cubs a little bit below league average, and getting that guy in here.
Set for the pitcher changes a little bit. He's trying to protect this lead. See if he stays aggressive. The kind of night he's having, you roll along and you're just kind of in that zone of every hitter, one pitch at a time. And then all of a sudden there's a man in scoring position in the 8th inning, and you're holding on to a 1-run lead. Very easy for a pitcher to slip into that mentality of pitching away from contact.
Soler on his way to third on a wild pitch.
Whereas, over the course of the game, you're just making good quality pitches. Then you try to make a really nasty one. It's a tough proposition against a guy like Fowler, who's so patient to begin with. But this time, the breaking ball in the dirt, not only does he not get a chase, Soler gets 90 feet. Brewers pull the infield in.
2-1 on Fowler. Nelson set. The kick, the pitch. 3-1. Hayward on deck. And now start side sequence again. Curveball outside, ball 4 to bring up Hayward. Here comes Craig Counsell. Fowler's reached 3 times tonight.
What famous American has covered more territory than any other? Hint, it's not a person. One drive and you'll discover why Jeep is the most awarded best-selling SUV brand. Celebrate 75 years of endless adventure today at the Jeep Memorial Day sales event and get $500 bonus cash on 2016 Jeep Cherokee vehicles. Get 0% APR for 75 months or $2,500 combined cash allowance plus $500 bonus cash on 2016 Cherokee models.
Established in 2005, Granite Exact continues to serve as the Quad City area's leading fabricator and installer of natural and engineered stone. Located in historic LeClaire, our showroom provides a relaxed atmosphere to help you customize the kitchen of your dreams. From consultation to fabrication to installation, we guarantee your project's completion within 1 week. For countertops, vanities, fireplace surrounds, and more, visit us at graniteexact.com and call to schedule an appointment today. When it has to be exact, Granite Exact.
These days, it feels like we're working our butts off and struggling to pay the bills, feed the family, and enjoy the advantages of living in the Quad Cities. WQAD News 8 is right here with you, looking for ways to help with real solutions to real money problems. From how to get out of debt to finding a better paying job, it's about keeping the quality of life that we love. Hard work, determination, that's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
No, she was always the strong one. When we caught up years later, I found out she had fallen on some hard times. It was her call to make, but doing it together made all the difference.
For veterans who are homeless or on the brink of homelessness, call 877-424-3838.
Coming up after the game, stay tuned. Mark Sapelsa and Micah Mater have the latest on why Mayor Emanuel may be forced to testify about a code of silence in the Chicago Police Department, plus what's being done to solve the problems of the long TSA airport lines. The WGN News right after our ball game. Cubs threatening here, down 1-0, and here's Tyler Thornburg. First and third, 1 out.
Thornburg 2-1, 4.50 ERA. Fastball, slider, change, really good breaking pitch and a changeup. And he competes well against left-handed hitters. They only have the one lefty in the bullpen. That's the veteran Chris Capuano. And you think of Capuano as a put-away type left-hander. Thornburg good against lefty hitters. Great chance for Hayward here, who's had a rough night to this point.
And a rocket foul. The head of Brandon Hyde at first. So you've got Soler, the tying run. He's at third. Fowler, the go-ahead run at first. Cornermen in. You've got Carter holding the runner on the bag at first. You see Hill off the line, but he possibly could throw home on a ball that's not hit very hard, and they'll try to turn 2 everywhere else.
And I think it was the way that Nelson went after Fowler or didn't go after Fowler that convinced Craig Counsell to make the move here.
Cute foul.
He kind of had to feel pretty good about the matchup given the way it had gone tonight. Nelson struck out Hayward twice, and Hayward constantly double play, although that ball was sharply hit. Tough decision for a manager, and sometimes it's made up before. If he doesn't get this guy, I'm going to make the move. Other times you watch the at-bat play out, you get a feel for how confident your pitcher is at that stage of the ball game, whether he trusts his stuff. It's always a wise idea not to give a good hitter a fourth look at a pitcher, and that would have been the case had Nelson stayed in.
0-2 on Hayward, the pitch.
Basically, I've just talked circles around that decision because that's the nature of it. I mean, there's just so many ways you could do it if you're counsel there. There's certainly an argument to be made. Nelson might be the best guy, especially when you don't have that dominating type lefty to come out of the pen, but there's plenty of reasons to make the move as well. Thornburg, like I said, he's good with the curveball and the change, and then he likes to elevate the fastball, try to get swings and misses up there too.
Looks like he wants that elevated fastball, Lucroy. 1-2. Nail biter in Milwaukee. Cubs trying to avoid a third consecutive loss for the first time this season. Popped up on the infield. Hill, a huge second out, and it will now be left up to Chris Bryant.
Thornburg got a pretty good jump on that fastball here tonight, and he's getting strikeouts at a rate well beyond what he has done in the past. 25 strikeouts in 16 innings of work so far this year.
Down by Lucroy. Bryant 2 out of 3. Right field corner. And no play for Santana.
We're here 94-95. I don't remember seeing that from him in the past.
A few starts early when he came up, mainly as a reliever, parts of 5 seasons with Milwaukee. 5'11", 190. And here's his 1-1. Runner goes from first. Fowler got a good jump, and Bryant fouled to the screen. 1-2.
Down with the 2 strikes now. Fowler likely running again here. Jonathan LaCroix getting signals from the dugout as to what they're going to do, whether they're going to throw through or not. Such a young player. Bryant really controls the moment well. Doesn't get real anxious in these situations.
Say that about Addison Russell, Kyle Schwarber. Fowler runs again, and Bryant fouls again.
Well placed, 95 in on the hands. Tough to get to when you have to respect the breaking pitch.
First and third, 2 outs. Cubs have had 2 really good chances tonight. Second and third, 1 out in the second. And then again here in the 8th. First and third, 1 out. Fowler goes. Bryant went. Call made by the home plate umpire, David Rackley. And the inning is over. So Thornburg escapes. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 1-zip Brewers.
Everybody down here made everything so easy for us.
They helped walk us through all of the decisions that needed to be handled.
Just the little things that you really appreciate.
We try to provide a service and try to anticipate their needs before they have to ask us for something.
I couldn't believe the job they did. It was amazing, just amazing.
They're extraordinary.
They were tops. It meant a lot.
Esterdal, serving the community since 1891.
Accidents happen. NationServe of Quad Cities can fix it. We make garage door repair quick and simple. We service all makes and models with experienced technicians with the expertise to get it done right the first time and professional integrity you can trust. Call us today for your free estimate and see why the Quad Cities chooses NationServe for garage door sales and service. NationServe of Quad Cities, locally operated since 1985.
When you get a Maytag washer, you best settle in for the most dependable relationship of your life. So bring on your smelly things, your dirty things, not your electronic things. You're welcome. But most definitely, your delicate things. Because with Maytag, all kinds of things can get the best cleaning in the industry.
May is Maytag month. Shop now and grab big savings on dependable Maytag appliances.
TV that's easy.
You just push this button and the set goes on.
TV that's free.
24 inches of livid color.
TV for everyone.
How wonderful.
It's Antenna TV.
On WQAD 8-2.
Here's your Ford upcoming schedule, brought to you by Ford, inviting you to visit your local Ford store or localfordstores.com. This trip will include 9 games in 9 days. And then an off day a week from tomorrow before the Phillies come to Wrigley Field.
Justin Grimm into the ball game now, working for the 16th time. No wins, no losses, a 4.85 ERA.
Aaron Hill. It's a chopper foul. Lackey, Warren, Grimm. For the Cubs, Nelson and Thornburg, and probably Jeffress for the Brewers.
Flores is out on deck.
Left-handed hitter. Jason Hamill, Junior Guerra. Combined 7-0. Right-handers tomorrow afternoon. Hamill 5-0 with a 177. Guerra 2-0 with a 4. Called strike 3. Hill basically made the call for David Ratcliffe. Let's step aside and see what's coming up on WGN. Miller Park, Brewers trying to clinch this series. The Cubs took 2 in a rain-shortened series at Wrigley Field. It'll be Colin Walsh, a switch hitter, low batting average, but has taken a ton of walks. Look at the average. 093 is on base 328.
He is the walking man. Maybe Flores would have been up there to bunt had Hill reached.
4 hits, 14 walks. For Walsh, a Rule 5 pick from Oakland this past December.
Led the minor leagues in drawing walks last year. Stanford man, I believe.
Almost hit him. He's from La Jolla, California. Went to Stanford. 13th round pick of the Cardinals. 2010 got released in March of 14. Signed with the A's and got taken in the Rule 5. Called strike 3.
Cubs fans, join the Cubs season ticket holder waiting list. Do it today. Claim your spot in our lineup for season tickets. It's easy. Free to register. Hard to beat that. For details, visit Cubs.com/waiting list. Hill was looking for the hook, got the heater, and just the opposite with Walsh. Both go down looking. Conundrum for hitters against Grimm because of that good curveball. If he's throwing that in or at least around the strike zone, he becomes awfully tough.
So Garrett Cole, Chase Anderson, Jimmy Nelson have all gone deep into these games. Have allowed a combined 2 runs, and the runs were the 2 homers last night. Part of it, I think, goes back to what you said earlier. The Cubs scoring over 6 runs a game. It's hard to do that every night.
Last year, Cubs 22-4 in their last 26 regular season road games.
Well, the White Sox have turned their second triple play of the season. They trail Houston 5-3 in the 8th tonight. It's full 3-2.
The Cubs got like 20 series without losing a road series, something like that.
That sounds about right to me. and 4 their last 26 down the road in the regular season, as VR will take first after a 2-out walk.
Ball getting away. He wasn't sure whether to run or to take his gear off. Got caught in between. He might be thinking about running now with 2 outs. Stole his 13th base back in the first. Counsel might wait, though. Grimm bounces so many of those curveballs, he might not want to put his guy at risk, thinking that perhaps he could get there on a bounced curveball.
I think VR is going to be aggressive here. He'll try to have a 2-out insurance run. Paused by Grimm. Runner not going, and a first pitch strike. $31,212 the paid crowd. 7,000 more than last night. Here it comes. 1-1.
Outside, maybe? Maybe. Back-to-back fastballs. Rossi staying away from the curveball with the man on base.
There he goes. VR on the move, and Jeanette fouls out of play. Kansas City beat Boston earlier today 3-2. Nightcap of their doubleheader, trailing 5-1 to the Red Sox in the 8th. Runner goes, pitches high. Out again. You cannot run on David Ross. You can't. And we will go to the 9th.
They might challenge.
Let's make sure
David
it's not challenged.
Telling Justin Grimm to hold steady here.
Hang on 1 second. No challenge.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Chicago Cubs and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago Cubs.
Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your source for quality electronics and home appliances. Lindstrom's brand source has now added Serta mattresses, America's #1 mattress manufacturer. Serta is now on display in our new bed salon at Lindstrom's. Choose from Serta iSeries, iComfort, or Serta Perfect Sleeper beds. Our knowledgeable experts at Lindstrom's are here to help you get a better night's sleep. Find value with Serta mattresses at Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your brand source headquarters.
These aren't your grandpa's Chevys. These Chevys have something extra under the hood. This is the official Super Chevy Show at Cordova International Raceway. Not only Chevy's racing, but a car show, swap meet, and vendors. Oh my! The official Super Chevy Show, May 21st and 22nd at Cordova International Raceway. Racing to racecir.com now.
Attention bargain hunters. Highland Toyota is holding a hassle-free one-price test market experiment. Prices posted so that you can see your savings immediately. A 2016 Camry LE, not $24,000, test market price $17,975. A 2016 Corolla LE Automatic, not $19,000, test market price $14,975. During the one-price test market experiment at Highland Toyota on John Deere Road at 53rd Street, Moline. Hurry, sale ends Monday.
Friday, May 20th is Fireworks Spectacular Night as the Clinton Lumber Kings face off against the Burlington Bees. See you there.
Kids are our kids.
We are back. The best way to get to Wrigley Field is by using public transportation. The Cubs do offer a free bike check located by the Addison Red Line station. For drivers, the Cubs provide free remote parking and shuttle service on night and weekend games. For information, visit the A to Z guide at Cubs.com.
Here's Jeremy Jeffress. Perfect and save chances. He got the final out last night to get his 11th. He struck out Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo will lead off the 9th here. What a night for David Ross. He'd love for it to happen in a win. With that arm behind the plate, he's thrown out 4 base runners. I have a hard time remembering a better night for a catcher defensively.
No, he's been rock solid back there, and you just get the sense there that he was just going to keep calling that heater from Grimm, knowing that VR was looking to get that base.
One big swing away. Knotting up this game. Zobrist and LaStella to follow. And he just got hit.
Well, that's the breaking ball he threw him last night. He threw a couple in there, and he struck him out with one that was awfully close to hitting him. It was mid-90s heater, good sharp hard curveball. Anthony will take it. Leadoff man reaches, and now Javi Baez is going to come in and run.
So the batter is Zobrist. Tying run is aboard. Nobody out. In at third. Fastball misses. Zobrist done 2 more times tonight. Single and a walk. He flied to center in the 7th.
Brewers playing no doubles in the outfield. Extremely deep.
Line shot, base hit. Baez will stop at second. Smart play. 2 on, nobody out.
How about Ben Zobrist? My goodness, this has been impressive to watch. Every at bat, something good happens. Whether he reaches, it's either a reach or at least solid contact. Rifles that ball into right. Baez, he's an aggressive base runner, and he took a pretty aggressive turn here. Wise decision.
LaStella bats, the manager, Craig Counsell, will talk it over with not only his pitcher and catcher, but the entire infield. Huge opportunity here.
Yeah, normally you would think bunt. To move the tying run to third base with a successful sacrifice, but the go-ahead run into scoring position. But LaStella is such a good hitter, and he's seen it well here tonight. I almost hate to take the bat out of his hands.
Just in case, Hector Rondon is up. balls, no strikes.
I talked earlier with Nelson with the tying run in scoring position, how all of a sudden you start to pitch away from contact. And if you got an anxious hitter up there, you can get away with it. Stella, the steely glare. We talked earlier about Bryant and Russell, how calm and cool they are in these situations for young players. Ditto for La Stella.
Runner, he's at second. Zobrist at first. No outs. Hit batter on a single to start the ninth. Softly chopped to second. So it plays like a sac bunt. Goes 4-3. Second and third, one out. And it's Addison Russell.
Miguel Montero out on deck. A hit for David Ross. Putting in Craig Counsell's hands over there in the Brewer dugout as to what he wants to do with Russell.
And this is Jeffress' inning. There's nobody up in the bullpen, so Joe doesn't have to worry about any matchups. Closer or bust for Milwaukee.
Yeah, he's keeping his middle infielders back here.
Give up the tie, but try to keep their team from falling behind.
Yeah, and it's interesting because I think a lot of managers, once you've got your closer in the game, the thinking is, you know what, I'm not going to give up that tying run. I'm going to do whatever I can to maintain this lead. And they may be in a pitch around situation here with Russell. Getting right after him. 98. Calm looking Joe Madden there. I assume he's made a couple strolls down the length of that dugout here in this inning. Just short, quick path to the ball is what you're looking for here from Addison.
Ground ball, that's going to tie it. 1-1. Baez in as Russell grounds out. And now a chance to get the lead. Montero will hit for Ross. With Zobrist at third. Jeffress with his first blown save of the season.
Great job by Russell at the infield back. He's in the middle of the diamond.
Takes John Lackey off the hook. They'll get a no decision. And they will walk Montero.
Just went 89 with his intentional walk pitch.
Fedorovich on deck to pinch hit. Anthony Rizzo's out of the game, so Javier Baez will probably have to play first. Ball four.
Yeah, this will empty the bench for the Cubs with Fedorovich taking this plate appearance.
First and third, 2 outs. Fedorovich swings and misses.
It's a tough assignment, but he hasn't had many ABs lately. He'll come off that bench to face the stuff that Jeffress is flipping up there. Not an easy assignment. Miggy probably takes off here. Hopes to draw a throw. Just hope to catch a break. The Brewers will do something sloppy.
Swing and a miss to end the inning. But the Cubs do tie it. We'll now try to get this one into extras. 1-1.
People often ask me, they're like, Jim, your dad brand's so strong. What can I do? The most important thing I've taught my children is that they have to do things themselves. I don't want my kids to be part of this lazy culture that doesn't do things. That's why I bring them out here and I beat them at tennis. Probably the best gift I could give my children is to have them lose to me. That's what a dad brand's about.
Get 0% APR financing plus $1,000 bonus cash for current owners of FCA vehicles on the all-new 2017 Pacifica.
Ready to take a Brood tour of your own? Then you can't leave home without the Brood Passport. Go to the deals page at wQAD.com. Order yours, take it to a participating location, stamp it, and save. A portion of the passport you buy goes to the Quad City Animal Welfare Center. Get the Brood Passport and let your craft beer adventure begin.
Really?
Free peanuts and popcorn?
Really?
Really. What game do you want to watch? We got them all.
Really?
Really. Hungry? We got the best grill in town.
Really?
Really. Our burgers and tenderloins are amazing.
Really?
Really. T-shirt, sweatshirt?
Really?
Really.
Steve's Old Time Tap. Sports. And really, really good food and drinks.
Really?
Need help?
Oh, thanks.
Some people think because I'm from Crawford Company, I can solve any problem.
Oh, Julie, will you get my gloves for me, please?
But what we know best is providing Bryan Air Conditioning.
Hey, Mom, have you seen my baseball?
With no high-pressure sales pitch. With great products at a fair price, your problems are solved. Honestly, just call Crawford Company. Now let's finish up this bad boy.
Visit Crawford-Company.com for rebates on affordable air conditioning solutions from Crawford Company.
MLB.TV Premium. Watch it a lot. I don't have the promo. I'm ad-libbing. It's great.
It's all you want. It's all you've come to expect and so much more. Live video, StatCast.
Radio broadcast. What more do you want? That's the best promo we're ever going to do. Pedro Strop now pitching. Miguel Montero stays in to catch. Javier Baez, this is only the third inning now in which the Cubs have had a first baseman not named Anthony Rizzo. Baez has played just 2 innings over there this year. And Strop will try to get it to the 10th. Scooter Gennett takes ball 1. One question would be, at some point, is Ryan Braun available to pinch hit? He sat out tonight with a stiff back. Did not expect him to hit in this area of the order, but you never know down the road. One, no, 1-2.
That's a BHI right there. Bad hack induced.
Checked his swing. Strop pounces off the mound, makes the play.
Former infielder DNA kicking in there for Strop.
There's Lucroy. There's is Michael Blazek.
Mid-90s heater and an outstanding slider, and then the quick pitch. And other times they set the hands high and hold it a while. A lot of different things to upset the timing of the hitter. Here's the quick one. And it works. And almost always gets a swing, and usually a little emergency hack.
Slider. 2 down.
For those reasons, he's a lot of fun to watch pitch because you just never know when it's coming. High front side, throws that glove up in the air, creates a little deception.
Carter dangerous, all kinds of power. And he lines to Zobrist, and that'll send us to the 10th inning from Milwaukee. It's 1-1.
Hope you'll join us for WQAD News 8 at 10. And tonight, a tax on what you drink. Illinois lawmakers considering a soda tax to take on the state's debt. How much more it could cost you.
And shifting priorities, the important benefits new graduates are looking for, and it's not retirement savings.
Another beautiful day today. Will the nice weather last into the weekend? I've got the latest on that. The 8 and 14-day forecast coming up at 10.
Today, we're talking about cars. So, this all-new 2016 Chevy Cruze has built-in 4G LTE Wi-Fi with 24 gigs of data.
Wow.
Using your emojis, describe how you feel about the Cruze.
It's pretty darn cool, man.
The Honda Civic doesn't have all of that.
Is that a Ninja?
Can't be seen in this car.
Qualified lessees can get this all-new 2016 Chevy Cruze LT with the 24/7 promise for around $169 a month.
Visit your select Chevy dealers today.
Kelly and Michael know how to brew the perfect morning.
What's in here?
A spoonful of laughs, fun, and stir it up with some big surprises. For the perfect morning, just add Kelly and Michael.
We're going to have to drink our way out.
Weekday mornings at 9 on WQAD News 8.
Tenth inning. Right-hander Michael Blazek face the top of the Cubs order. It's Fowler, Hayward, and Bryant. Cubs in extras are 1-1. Same for the Brewers.
Isaac, three-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball. Doesn't throw his fastball all that often, less than half the time.
Curve strike. Fowler on base already 3 times.
Almost took another one in that leg.
Astros beat the White Sox 5-3. Sox have now lost 4 in a row. 1-1, cut and miss. John Lackey was very good tonight. He'll get a no decision. He went 6 innings, allowed 1 run. Jimmy Nelson with 7 1/3 of shutout ball as Fowler strikes out. Salvage here for Hayward. He's had a tough night. 2 strikeouts. Hit into a tough double play ball. And then the infield pop up. 1st and 3rd in the 8th.
Up on the board here at 97. We have it at 96, and that's a little more giddy up than I remember from Blazek. We saw it with Thornburg earlier. A little extra jump on that fastball. Brave folks down there rising to try to make a play on that ball. I would have been ducking for cover.
Hopefully everybody's all right. Up and in, 2-2.
Isaac drafted in the 35th round by the Cardinals back in 07.
And a base hit. Hayward on with 1 out.
Went down and got a low breaking ball.
Hayward at first. Ryan at the plate. And Chris takes high, and he held.
I've seen a lot of that from Brewers pitching against Chris Bryant. Saw a little bit from the Pirates too. Velocity up and in, and to prevent him from getting extended. But we've seen him hit the barrel to a lot of fastballs.
Two 2-0.
Pitcher beware. He's pretty quick in there.
It's now a 9-game hitting streak for Hayward. That single. Pause by Blazek. Bryant takes it again. 3-0. Breaking ball.
Breaking ball when ball 4 pushes the go-ahead run into scoring position.
And it does. And now it's Baez who came on as a pinch runner for Rizzo in the 9th.
And then they went back to the fastball on 3-1, and Blazek just did not have enough confidence to throw it in the strike zone there. And it wasn't close enough to get Bryant to chase.
Derek Johnson, former Cubs pitching coordinator, the Brewers pitching coach. Of your screen, that's Hayward. Go ahead run. And ball 1. This has cut down his strikeout rate considerably. .5% 2 years ago, his major league debut. 30% last year. 20.8 of major league average going into tonight. 1-1.
Some similar drops in the strikeout rate for Bryant and Russell.
He has 12 career home runs. 2 have been in extra innings, including the first of his career, Colorado. And his last one. This is a ground ball to the shortstop. And they will only get one. First and third for Ben Zobrist.
Probably the last guy Craig Counsell wants to see striding up to home plate in this situation. The guy on deck, not exactly chopped liver either. So they're thinking it over in the Brewer dugout. Contemplating something. They're thinking maybe an illegal slide at second base. Craig Counsell was waiting as they reviewed video.
Standard slide, but
yeah, he's okay. Also taking some time, I think, to figure out what they want to do here in case Baez runs.
Not running. And ball 1 to Zobrist.
Yeah, I don't. If I'm Joe, I don't send Baez here unless Zobrist gets down in the count. Even at that, I'm hesitant. He has been so good. I put my trust in Zobrist.
Ground ball to Jeanette. And Blazek gets out of it. Cubs strand 2 in the 10th.
If you dream about a house for your growing family, Mel Foster is there.
Yeah, cool.
If you dream about a house big enough to host family gatherings, Mel Foster is there. And when your dream changes and it's time to downsize into a smaller home, Mel Foster is there. Mel Foster can make your home dream a reality.
The grass just got greener. Only $25 gets you a cart and 18 holes of golf anytime after 10 a.m. any day at Sauckie. A great deal on a course that's in great shape. Told you the grass just got greener. Call for a tee time at Sauckie today.
Need help?
Oh, thanks.
Some people think because I'm from Crawford Company, I can solve any problem.
Oh, Julie, will you get my gloves for me, please?
But what we know best is providing Bryan air conditioning.
Hey, Mom, have you seen my baseball?
With no high-pressure sales pitch. With great products at a fair price, your problems are solved. Honestly, just call Crawford Company. Now let's finish up this bad boy.
Visit Crawford-Company.com for rebates on affordable air conditioning solutions from Crawford Company.
The WGN News follows the game as we move to the bottom of the 10th. Pedro Strop. 1, 2, 3 in the 9th. There's Kirk Nieuwenhuis. Pedro was efficient. 9 pitches to get through that 9th.
Still no sign of Ryan Braun. Becomes a more likely option as the Brewers get down towards the bottom of their batting order, if he is available.
Doesn't look like he would be available, but
getting ready mode, is he?
Blaine Boyer is up. 2-2. That was quickest of quick pitches.
Quick.
Ball 4. Santana. Right down the middle. Gross didn't get it. 1-1. Not a very big lead by Nieuwenhuis, but Strop checks on him anyway.
Nieuwenhuis can run a little bit, not a burner, but capable. 3 out of 4 in the stolen base department this year.
Strop ahead, 1-2. Presley on deck. Brewers got their run in the 5th. Cubs tied it in the 9th. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Overpowered him. On by. Long swing and very tardy was Santana.
Presley knocked in that run on a fielder's choice ground ball. Quick turnaround with an early start tomorrow. Jason Hamill for the Cubs. And what they hope is the rubber match. They've got to win this one to do that.
Jason 8-0 in his career against the Brewers.
High fly to left. This is Chris Bryant. 2 down. Junior Guerra for Milwaukee tomorrow. And here's Aaron Hill.
Extra innings in Cincinnati as well. Reds just won, or Cleveland just went ahead of the Reds 8-7 in the top of the 12th.
Indians blew out the Reds in a couple of games in Cleveland earlier this week.
Beleaguered Reds bullpen.
Under to third is foul.
Gave up a 2 spot in the 9th to tie it.
Blue Jays lost again, 6-3 to the Rays. Shallow right, and it drops. Nieuwenhuis to third, a bloop single for Aaron Hill. Inning still alive.
Talk about perfect placement, obviously not intentionally by Hill, just beyond the reach of Zobrist. Hayward couldn't get there.
Pinch hitter Ramon Flores, left-handed bat, winning run 90 feet away with 2 outs. Ball 1.
Flores 1 out of 11 as a pinch hitter.
We got him from Seattle in an off-season trade. And Hill will take off for second, and the ball is foul. Inning, first and third, 2 outs. Hill goes again, and another foul. down by Montero.
Got to go into smother everything mode.
Strope ready. And Flores nicked it. Still 2-2. Well, not running on the last couple of pitches. So got to 2 strikes. I think he's going to take off here. And he does not. Called strike 3. And we'll go to the 11th. Stroke with a couple of scoreless frames.
When it comes to orthopedic care for injuries, you want the best. Dr. Hoffman is an expert in total joints and sports medicine. Dr. Cobb has expertise in new, minimally invasive procedures of the hand and upper extremities. Dr. Dolphin is the area's leader in spine surgery. Dr. Mendel is a specialist for foot and ankle, total joints, and sports medicine. Orthopedic specialists will get you back in the game.
Allmake's Office Furniture Showroom in Moline is the place for great deals on Hahn office furniture. Take a walk through our 72,000 square foot showroom and find that perfect desk, chair, or cabinet from Hahn to furnish your business or home office.
It's so easy to work with. They offer both, as you see in this office, new and used.
Stop by today and view our huge selection of new and used Hahn furniture.
Allmake's Office Furniture in downtown Moline. Stop by and see me.
They say an old-fashioned is served in a 10-ounce glass with a maraschino cherry and an orange slice. Actually, it's served in a room with a brick fireplace and a deer head mounted on the wall by a waitress named Diane. This is a Wisconsin supper club. When you're having fun, we're having fun.
Nice work by Pedro Strop to get us to the 11th. New pitcher for Milwaukee, right-hander Blaine Boyer.
Boyer, a veteran, has well so far this year, 193 earned run average. And like so many guys that have come out of that bullpen, the 3-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curve. Debuted with the Atlanta Braves way back in 2005.
Stella.
Not a strikeout pitcher. He's only fanned 7. 18 2/3 innings of work.
The Rays beating the Blue Jays, so they swept that series in Toronto. The A's swept the Rangers, so both Texas and Toronto 0-3 since that big brawl.
Yeah, bad karma.
Yeah.
We came together after that fight. We all pulled together. Maybe that will be the storyline for one of those clubs eventually, but I'll have to explain away the 3 games immediately after the brawl.
Caught by Carter. Costello hit it right on the button.
much more than that. Get a good pitch, hit it hard. Just a bad break for La Stella.
Russell looks at ball one. Montero on deck. Shot deep left, and it'll drop. Russell racing towards second, and he's got a double. His first hit in the series. Two shots now to get him in.
Trying to go breaking ball down and away, down a little bit, but settles over the middle of the plate, and a good swing by Addison Russell.
Montero digging in, and Trevor Cahill has a bat on deck.
Again, the Brewers taking a lot of time in that dugout to decide what they want to do.
So two shots to get him in, but this obviously looms as an enormous at bat. The pitcher ready to pinch hit on deck. Looks like it'll be Hector Rondon no matter what in the bottom of the 11th. Presley makes the catch. Well, wasn't it Cahill who came up with a big hit off the bench?
Yeah, it absolutely was.
And Lightning strike twice.
Trevor, as we mentioned, worked 2 2/3 last night, so he was not going to pitch in this ball game.
So it was the Cubs' 4-3 win on Mother's Day over Washington. He pinch hit to lead off an inning, singled, and scored. Drive right back to Oliver Perez.
Yeah,
to get out of the way.
The Brewers have the top of the batting order up, so that's why Rondon is the guy. I think if they were down, on the bottom of the order, Travis Wood probably takes this at bat and stays in the game and pitches.
And he lines out, so Cahill's made good contact in this spot. He'll be earning another pinch hit appearance down the road in this spot. He's muttering to himself. 1-1.
Everybody down here made everything so easy for us.
They helped walk us through all of the decisions that needed to be handled.
Just the little things that you really appreciate.
We try to provide a service and try to anticipate their needs before they have to ask us for something.
I couldn't believe the job they did. It was amazing, just amazing.
They're extraordinary.
They were tops. It meant a lot.
Esterdal, serving the community since 1891.
My daddy guarantees all his cars with his all-new Weber warranty. All vehicles have been fully inspected by our shop and priced below book value. Plus, Weber has financing you can afford. We work with local institutions to ensure you receive the best possible rate and convenient terms. My dad says it takes quality vehicles, great prices, and you must treat people right. Weber Auto Group. If you're looking for a used car, we got your baby.
Honey, the cable bill got us again. We need a little help in here.
With Done Right Satellite, lock in your rate for 2 years. Get the best technology with the Hopper. Watch and record 16 shows at once. Plus, get integrated Netflix at 4K.
I feel like if we would have switched to Dish Network sooner, could have saved me a lot of pain.
And money.
Visit Done Right Satellite to learn more about their great products and services.
Hector Rondon will try to save a tie here in the bottom of the 11th.
Hector 1-1 with a 135, working for the 16th time. Top of the order, VR, Jeanette, and LaCroix scheduled to bat. Pitched on Sunday against the Pirates. Gave up a run. That was pretty rare.
Well, the second run he has allowed. Gave up the home run to Jung Ho Gung.
Also walked a man, and that was the first walk he'd allowed this year. That it was just unbelievable how good he has been.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Have a bad outing every 15 or 16 outings, you're going to end up having a very good year.
1-1. Strike 2.
Yeah, what has struck me is the aggressiveness, the pace with which he's working. How precise he has been. So that's what was so almost jarring about his outing the other day. He was all over the place. His other outings, spot on.
He made 22 pitches to get 1 out. He had not thrown more than 17 in any other game. Mostly going an inning each time out.
Yeah, and almost always a clean inning. 3 up, 3 down. A couple of punch outs. Fatigued yet quality baby on hand.
9 times already he's had 1, 2, 3, 1 inning appearance. Another 2-2. So it was
It's a challenge for a manager in games like this. When to deploy your closer, and a lot of managers will wait and they won't use them unless it's a safe situation. What Joe likes to do is look at the matchups. And again, it's the top of the order. So he wants Rondon for their best guys just to keep the game alive. He's got the top of his order coming up in the 12th if we get there.
Caught looking is VR. 1 out.
Perfect pitch.
Jeanette. Foul strike. with that slider here. 1-2 the count. Lucroy next. Brewers trying to even up the season series. Cubs won both games in Chicago. Milwaukee a 4-2 winner last night.
Slider stayed up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
A little 97 for you, Scooter.
Pitch to Lucroy. Home run hack, and he missed it. 6 homers all this month.
Doubled to right field back in the 4th. Homered to left in the ball game last night. Swing looks really good right now. You got to be careful here. That works.
It's a quality strike. A slider.
Just a good down and away heater here would probably be a smart play. You could beat him with the slider. They don't want to make a mistake. That's where you probably get hurt with a mistake breaking ball. A mistake breaking ball. Not where he wanted to throw that one. Guy on deck is very dangerous, but he has a lot of holes.
The grab. When the inning is over, they go down in order to send us to the 12th.
When it comes to orthopedic care, the choice is yours. Just look at what our patients are saying. Orthopedic specialists,